Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hookey, and today's episode we've got a Premier League game at home against Tottenham Hotspur, and we've also got the season review where we'll overlook all the players and everything in depth. Since you was last with me, just the one game against Fulham and we lost. Yeah, since that Palace game we've lost 3 on the spin, which ain't too great, but it's the end of the season. As regards to the league, we are now 4th. So we're not chasing second no more, we're chasing 3rd. It's doable. Let's have a quick look who Man City got on the last day. They've got West Ham, who are 6th. So they're doing alright. As we were saying, we've got Tottenham, where they are 11th. So yeah, still a chance we could get 3rd. But we're definitely in the Champions League next season, so that's great. So today's lineup. So we'll play this game and then, like I say, we'll look over all the players in depth. So Van Acker in goals, Suskovic at right back, Hernandez and Dojchenko in the middle with Pedro on the left. Mena, Diarra and Turkson in midfield 3. On the right, Gonzalez. On the left, Vienna. And then up top on his own is the Iceman himself. On the bench, we've got Badrak, Jafar, Yoshi, Dirk, Delgado, Boltze is back from injury, Podrasky, Madsen, and Hamed is also back from injury. Fresh injuries is McCafferty. He's picked up a knock. As we go into it, let's have a look. So they've got... Who've they got today? So I know Prince Magla, the centre-back. Quickly show you him. He's good. Where is he? Spurs. There is Prince. So there he is. He's good. Like I say, he's 26 now. We had him. We gave him his probably first a professional game back in League One on loan, where he played majority of the season for us. So we knew he was going to be good. Then he went to Championship QPR, and then ever since then he's been a first teamer for the last 7 years or so. So yeah, and now he's the captain. So he's got a lot to thank us for. Hopefully he puts in an own goal today. Chris Rigg, I know he's a good player as well. Kleber is a Brazilian centre back we looked at. And I swear we've seen Dre Seaman somewhere on the channel before. Today is refereed by John Brooks. No Mr. and Mrs. Unknown today. So let's get into them. Do we change formation next season? Do you think we was too defensive and we should start attacking a bit more? Or do you think this is working for us? Let me know in the comments. If you want to see a new formation next season, obviously we're going to have new players and we'll take that into account, but I don't know, I'm unsure. We'll also, after the game, we'll look at all the leagues, who's coming up, who's coming down, and everything else. Who won around Europe as well. And we'll also have a look at that Champions League final, the El Clasico, Barca versus Real. So first opening 20 minutes, nothing's really happening by the looks of it. We've had one shot and it's been off target. They ain't kicked the ball yet. We're all over him in possession, 64% it was then. It's just changed now, but yeah. And again, we're not creating much. It's like the end of the season. We do create. I think we've created much more. We'll have a look in depth, like I say, at the end of this. But I think we've created so many more chances compared to last season. This season, definitely. But I think we need to, I don't know, just try and find a better formation that works for the team. For us to develop, maybe just kick on to that, get that last extra step, get into that trophies. Like, we've had 2 good chances this year with the final of the League Cup, and we also had the semi-finals of the Champions League. The FA Cup, we got knocked out by Fulham. I think we rotated the squad, but I think that was because of the League Cup fell either side of it, so that played a part. As Pedro, we'll finally see a highlight. Vienna pinches it, he's going to have a pop, and he gets it in. Get in, lad. Weren't expecting that. His 50th league goal of the season. Of his career, not of the season. Oh, Magla just fell short there. Vienna just runs in and smashes it on his right foot. How much better does the AdWords look, by the way? It's just, for me, it's the visuals, and I love the visuals, and it just looks so much better. So we're winning, but by the looks of it, Man City are also winning. Of course, they are smashing West Ham 5-0. Van Acker pulls off a great save there. 60th minute. Van Acker clears it out. I really like Van Acker, and I hope he really comes up. What I'll show you, like I say, next. I'll show you all the transfers that have already been arranged that I've signed either pre-season or during this season, that are coming in. But there is a goalkeeper in there, and he's a bit better than Van Acker. A couple of years younger, but if Van Acker had like some mad growth spurt in the summer, I'd love it, because I do like him. So regards to, we've had 9 shots to their 3 on target for us though, 2 for them. It's not an amazing game. It's not one to be on the edge of the seat. It's exactly what it is. The last game of the season, a bit boring. Oh, Van Acker should have saved that. Well, I'm hoping he should have. It looked like it was low on the floor. We'll find out now on the replay, but just smashes it. Yeah. Oh, it's gone through Dojchenko's legs. So I think it might have took a nick from Dojchenko on the way through. So we'll give Van Acker the benefit of the doubt there. And it's back to 1-1. 6 minutes added. And a few minutes left of our season to go. Oh no, not like this. No. Don't end on a really bad run. Oh, we are as well. Jesus. Oh, what a ball that is, by the way. He's just chipped it over. No one's picked him up whatsoever. Where's the set piece coach on that one, working that one out? If you've got 4 or 5 players to the left unmarked, well, you don't mark space. Space don't score goals, players do. Unreal. We're going to have one last chance here. Vienna, Pedro, Turkson. Spray it. Diarra sprays it out to Pedro. Turkson, this is good. Always good. Mena, Diarra, back to Hernandez. Mena. Sprays it out to Vienna. Iceman! Yes! His 30th goal of the season in all comps, and his 150th goal for Stratford for the big Iceman. We'll have a look at his stats in more detail again at the end of the season, but he's just saved us a point on the last day of the season. And is that his last goal for Stratford Town? He's constantly being watched by Man City. I possibly think it is. If the right deal comes in, I'll say it again, 150 to 200 million, anything like that comes in, and he's gone. So, I'll fast forward to the season review, and we'll go through it all together. So here we have it, lads. Season review. We'll go through this together. So, just the 1 trophy. Should have been 3, really, but hey ho, it is what it is. And that was the UEFA Super Cup right back at the start of the season. So, to that, the transfer this year. So, Pedro got him in for £7.5 million. And yeah, what a beast he's become. Now worth 94 to 113. The reason we got him for 7.5 is because he had a Champions League release clause. McCafferty, we had him on loan, but he's coming to be a permanent this season. He's played 22 games, scored 15 goals. Obviously, overall, He's played 34, 12 off the bench. 2 assists. Board have gave him a C. How much did they give Pedro? A B plus. McCafferty's got a C plus. Gonzalez paid £65 million for, because he had a release clause again of Champions League, and we activated it. He had his first half of the season was amazing. Picked up a few injuries in the second half, but again, great player. Came in this year, played 44 games and then 6 on the bench, coming off as a sub. Got 15 goals in all comps and 7 assists. Barak played 7 games. Oh, sorry, what did Gonzalez? Yeah, he got a B. Barak played 7 games. He was just backup goalkeeper until we sorted out in the summer. This summer, he got B minus. Carlos Delgado paid 4.3 million. I swear his value must have shot up as well. Yeah, 52 to 70 million. Played 31 times and then 2 off the bench. Got 6.94, which is good. Got 2 assists and he's become a good player. And then Gerard, what did he get? Sorry, B plus. And then Gerard got a C plus because he's a loan, but we are buying him, which I kind of regret doing. I don't think he's as good. And don't get me wrong, he scored that amazing goal at home against Real Madrid in the semi-final. But other than that, not really. He's saying he's played a lot of games, to be fair to him. He's alright, squad player. Transfers out. Let's have a quick look at the outs. So Mullard, how did he get on this summer? This season, sorry. He's played 27, scored 7. He's got 7 goals, 7 assists, and 7 XG in the league. Played 1 game starting for Juventus on the Champions League. Let's have a look how they done in the league. They won Serie A. So he's got a trophy. Fair play to him. He's done alright. Back to the outs. Elliot Dolling. Let's see how Elliot did. So he's played pretty much every game he can for Dortmund in all comps. They was in the Europa League this year. Let's see how they got on in the Europa League. Who won the Europa League or who's in the final? Dortmund are in the final against Liverpool. So he's off to another final in the Europa League, which he won it last year with us. Didn't want to do that. I want to have a look, see how. Have they won it? Have they won it? I think they have. Yeah, they've won the Bundesliga as well. Wow, fair play, Dolling. So Dolling's won the Bundesliga. By the looks of it, Mullard left, won the league in Italy. Dolling's left and won the Bundesliga in Germany. Has Sardic won La Liga? Let's have a look. So yeah, we knew he was gonna go. He done well, and they are goal difference. So Barca's got a game in hand over Real Madrid, and then they've also got that final against each other. So that's looking quite good. Wow. So yeah, that's Sardic. Back to transfers out. Sola, don't really care about. He's 30-year-old. Nilo, let's have a look how long Nilo done. Did he score, man? Oh my days, he ain't kicked the ball really. He hasn't started for him. He's played for Frankfurt 5 times off the bench. And he's won by Celta Vigo. Oh my days. I didn't rate him. He was good and he scored quite a lot in the Europa League knockouts. He scored some big goals, but I wasn't expecting him to do that bad. And the board gave it an E for us selling him. I can't even get into Frankfurt's team, right? The loans out. There's some good ones here. And Doy is a kid who, a kid no more. He's 22 years old. I'll probably get him out in the window in the summer. Jevons, lad who came through the youth team, he's having a bit of a great season. Out to loan at Bolton. Where are Bolton and in Championship or League One? Championship football as well. So he's looking to go to Europe, top 5 or Premier League side next season. Vario Silva, that's going to become permanent. Doldan, still at Bromley. Van Acker, obviously we know, came into the first team at Burnley. Also was at Burnley was non-league Messi. Emmanuel Turkson came back in January. Christian Lopez doing okay for Barnsley. Again, another young lad we've just loaned out. He's got to go back out on the ladder by the looks of it. He's developing well, but he needs another loan out. John Diaz, I'm going to look to sell this summer. And Vidovic is a player. Yeah, he needs a better loan. He's only played 18 off the bench. Started 5, so yeah. He's played 23 games in total, but yeah, he needs a better loan where he's going to get more first team. Maybe drop down a step on the ladder. That's for that. That's everything on the loans. As you can see, we finished 4th in the league, which is a great season for us. Qualifying for Champions League, beating the likes of Chelsea, Leicester, Liverpool. Look at Liverpool, Tottenham. Jeez, Newcastle 16th. Wow. So the teams to go down: Crystal Palace, Sunderland, and QPR. In the Champions League, as you all know, we got knocked out in the semis on that last game away at the Bernabeu to Real Madrid. It says it's 2-0, but it weren't 2-0. It was 3-0, weren't it? They scored in the last minute. But yeah. Competition we won is obviously the Super Cup, where we beat AC Milan 2-1 at the start of the season. Carabao Cup, we lost in the final at Wembley 2-0 to Manchester United. And like I said before, we lost to Fulham in the FA Cup 2-1. We beat Man United and then got knocked out at Fulham. Madness. Biggest win is the European South American Club Challenge Cup. And that was against Rosario Central. Match to remember was that trophy lift against AC Milan. No, that weren't actually. That was the Champions League game. 2-2. And then goal of the season was Diarra's goal, which he used to be able to click on this and it would show you the goal. But for whatever reason, it won't let me. So, regards to sponsorship, money's come up there. Broadcast revenue's gone down somehow. Corporate and hospitality's gone up. Competition prize money obviously has shot up because of the Champions League. And then the match day income as well has also gone up. And that's because we've got a new stadium. So everything's going well. Top shirt seller is Doichenko. And then Osman Yoshi. Yoshi's because he's Japanese, so he's got a massive following from Japan. Gonzalez and Mena. That's the best 11 of the season. I don't agree with that. I think I'd swap Bolter for... I don't know actually. Put Doichenko where Bolter is. And then put Delgado maybe. Nah, do you know what? I probably do agree with that actually. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Competition wins. So Yoshi got Young Player of the League of the Year. Yoshi did, which was great. FIFA's best under-21s player was Doichenko. African Young Footballer of the Year was Hamed, and then European Golden Boy was won by McCafferty. As you can see on the left here as well, I won the player Manager of the Month once in December, and I also won Manager of the Year this year with our 4th place finish. Record breakers, so we've got most clean sheets was held by Sardic this season. Most player of the Man of the Match awards is held by Iceman with 10 this year. Worst disciplined has been broke by Mena, 14 yellow cards and 2 red ones. He loves it. Most appearances by the player, that's a record held by the club, is by non-league Messi for 287. Most league goals to score by a player, so he holds the goal scoring record, is the Iceman, 112. Obviously, we broke the transfer record this season and of ins and outs as well. And that is that for that. We ain't going to look at the timeline because it's just loads of gobbledygook. And we'll just have a quick scan through the squad, see who's coming, see who's going. I'll show you the quick ins that's already been arranged. So the ones that have been arranged already. This is the goalkeeper I was saying that's going to be challenging Van Acker for that first team spot. 19-year-old, played for Germany twice already. He's played quite a lot of games in the Bundesliga this season. He weren't before, but he seems to have started coming into it. So it's going to be a flip of a coin for who's going to play for that first team spot, him or Van Acker. So he comes in the summer. Gerrard, like I said, makes his transfer permanent. And he is Renan, who's been on loan with Jevons, a wonder kid who come through the youth team. He's at Bolton. He's been playing with him. Renan in it. So this is Renan. He's going to play as a cam. I'm unsure when he turns up in the summer. We'll have a good look at him in the pre-season friendlies out at we're going to America, so we'll have a look at him there, and I'll make the decision: do we loan him back out, or do we keep him and change formation? Because I don't want to play him left wing. He can't cross the ball to start with, so he's more of a cam. So if we get him out on loan, I will have to make sure he played as a cam. But Brazilian and flair, 20 flair, that's what sold me. That's absolute sold. And also, Ewan McCafferty will confirm his transfer and become a permanent Stratford player as well in the summer. So they're the incomings. Let's have a quick go through the squad. Who do we start with? We'll start with Ziegler because he's Z. So Dirk was wanted about a week ago. Well, he's not wanted now, but if the right bid come in, I won't hold it against him. I'd sell him. Bolter was wanted also, and he's still wanted by Liverpool, Dortmund, Roma and Saudi. A bid comes in, he's going, definitely. But he's been a good player this year, definitely. Barak will go back to Galatasaray. Delgado will keep him around next season. He'll again push into the first team. A bit more better, even though he's played quite a lot this year. I think he'll play more games next year, but he's been a good signing. Doichenko is wanted by Arsenal, Man City and AC Milan. I'm asking for 300 million because he's my player, he's my boy. I do not want to let him go. He's only 21 and look at them ridiculous stats already at 21. He's great. He's absolute great. That's why he's captain. Hopefully I could get a new deal. I've tried speaking to him, but he's not interested at the moment. So we'll see how that plays out. Diarra is wanted by Newcastle. It's been a good season for him as well. Picked up a few injuries this year though, which is concerning. But if £81 million bid comes in from Newcastle, he is gone. I will promise you that. John Diaz is the lad we've had out on loan. Not sure if we're going to keep this lad around. If I'm honest, I thought he'd have that potential fulfilled by now, but it's just slowly creeping down. It was about 4-star, so we're going to lose some money on him. There's no way we're going to get 33 million now. Let me lower that straight away because there's no chance we're getting 33 million. How much are they now? 2 and 7 and 4.1. Yeah, we're just going to have to take a loss on him. I think we paid about 12. Yeah, 12. And yeah, he fulfilled the potential he once had. Doldan, he's going to go back out on loan. He's been at Bromley this year, played well in League 2, but he will go back out on loan. Jerry Heaton will stay around because he's a club legend. Gerrard, we spoke about. Gonzalez had a good season, like I said. Yeah, I'm glad we've got this lad on the right wing. I'd like someone identical as him on the left. That would be great. Gonzalez, unsure what's going to happen with him. If the bid comes in of 132 million all up front, then he's going. And yeah, it's going to be a tricky summer if that happens because we need to find his replacement. Am I sure McCafferty's ready to take that at the moment? I'm not too sure, but we'll have a look in the summer. Hamed is wanted by Marseille, Braga, and Red Bull Leipzig. And yeah, I'll be happy to sell him. Get 20-25 mil. You know, he's going. He's all right. He's all right, but yeah, I'll be happy to sell him. Hernandez, one player I won't sell. It's Hernandez. I really like this lad. I think he's still growing. He's been in the team now for I think about 2-3 seasons, and I'm gonna say 3 seasons, yeah. And yeah, I like him. He's growing every year. He's had a good season for us. First choice centre back if Dolchenko's not playing. So yeah, Jafar, I owe it to him to sell him. If I'm brutally honest, he's been around since the age of 18. He's now 22, so that's about 4 or 5 years. 4 years, yeah. So yeah, it's been around, and we owe it to him to try and get him out. If Fulham or Leicester, I'd rather Fulham come in. Don't want to sell him to Leicester. But if they do come in, I'll sell him and I have to look for another backup left back. But we owe it to him. He needs to crack on for his foot. He needs to play first team. Peter Codder, yeah, I'll sell him tomorrow. If Ipswich Town want him, come and get him. I think his contract's up actually. Yeah, it is up 2039. So yeah, he's going definitely. Lopez, we've already spoke about. He's going to go back out on loan. Madsen played well this year. He's come off the bench and he's been a good squad player. We'll keep him around, definitely. Ewan McCafferty, spoke about, he's staying. He's going nowhere. Good season for Ewan. Debut season for Ewan, sorry. Played, 18 games in the Premier League, scored 8 goals. Helped us a lot in that Champions League as well and the Carabao Cup. So yeah, he's done well. McCafferty. Mena is a walking red card, but he's a player I love, and now he's wanted by Man City. He just does the dirty work, and you will not see it. What is it? Look, it's even world class midfielder on his description, and you won't see him every game. But if you remember, he was the one who scored the winning penalty in the Europa League final, so I'll always have a bit of a love for him. Non-league Messi. He's going nowhere. I should start. No, I'm not removing that nickname. I don't know what his first proper name is, but sticking with non-league Messi. Pedro had a good season at left back. Back time we had a good left back. Don't get me wrong, Dolling was good, but I'm much happier with him. He's a world-class left back for me. Podolski, we owe it to Podolski as well to probably get him out so we can develop. He's not wanted by anyone at the moment, but we'll look into that in the summer. Suskovic is wanted by Villarreal, and he wants to go. And I said, look, if a bid of £79 million comes in, then we will let you go. He's only 21, but I'm gonna find it hard to replace him. I think he's a good right back. He's not like Pedro where he's lighting it up, but without paying the money, I don't see a right back out there at the moment who's ripping it up. So we'll have to have a look at that. Emmanuel Turkson, like I said earlier, went on loan to Saint Etienne this season, but in January we had to call him back, and he's played how many? 12 games and he's helped out. So he's done exactly what we wanted to do, and he was at a good level to come back and help as well. Van Acker. Well, we've spoke about the player coming in on Thomas. He's going to flip a coin and see if he can get that first team spot for himself. Hopefully he develops more, but the other lad, Thomas, looks much better. But I like him. Oh God, what have I done here? Jesus. Sorry, I've hit the space bar. Vienna is wanted by Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Marseille, and Saudi. I even want to pronounce it, Saudi team. I've told him if a bid comes in of 111 million, he's gone. Obviously, that is not going to come in now. Brazilian international. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to develop anymore. I think this is his peak now. And don't get me wrong, he's a good player. Very good. But he keeps moaning he wants to go, and he's picked up a few injuries this year, so we could be seeing him going. Last but not least is Yoshi. What a player he's coming this year. He's coming at the start of the season, back from Southampton off loan, and he's really helped again around the first team. So he will stay. And then we're back to Dirk. So that is the season review, sorry. What a season it's been now. So I will see you back for the next league game, which is the opening league game of the season, where we'll have a look at all the transfers I've made in the summer. Money wise, sorry, I forgot to show you that. I've got 270 in the bank, but to spend we've got 62 million, and we've got a wage budget of 2.37 million. So that's a good budget, and we just got to make sure we spend it right. In regards to it, it's maybe the winger. Maybe get a quality left winger instead of Vienna. Maybe a right back. Look at a right back. It depends who goes in the summer. Midfield, we're right. Maybe another striker. Who knows? We'll see what happens in the summer. But at least we know we've got a budget to back ourselves if one does go this time, and not like the goalkeeper situation we had in January. But if you like that, please hit the like button on the video. It helps massively. If you want to subscribe and you will see more of non-league to Premier League, then please do that as well. Your views always help massive. And thank you very much for watching.